Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1969 season is on the air. Today's date is August 14th, 1969, and we are at Comiskey Park for a game between the New York Yankees and the Chicago White Sox. The Yankees, this is what I call a spoiler game. The Yankees come to this game a record of 60 wins and 57 losses. They are right now 20 and a half games behind the Baltimore Orioles and about 10 games back of the Red Sox, but they got a three-way logjam in the American League East between themselves, the Senators, and the Tigers. The Chicago White Sox, their record is 46 and 70. They're dead last. So this is just a game I chose to play because there really were only 3 games scheduled on August 14th. So I just decided to choose this one because, well, it's the Yankees and figured it would be a good matchup for today's game. So it's a game where the White Sox are just playing to get a win, and the Yankees are playing to stay where they're at. So this is what I call a spoiler game. And we do get some of these games on occasion. Ben Witz, Joel Turney, and XSG2 join us here at Comiskey Park. The Yankees historically won this game 3-2. Yankees had 3 runs, 13 hits, and 2 errors. The White Sox 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors. And so hopefully we get a good matchup tonight. And Vita Productions joins us here. I do have a question for you guys before we begin. If you notice the stream, does the stream look like it's a little brighter color and a little bit sharper? I don't know what, I do not know what resolution you have your YouTube stream on, but does it look a little brighter and does it look a little sharper to you? And is my voice coming through okay or anything like that? You still hear me very well? You know, does anybody, anything like that? Is my voice coming in? Okay. You're actually, what I see on my end, I don't know what you see on your end, but right now I just purchased a brand new camera. And this was the, what I was using was a Logitech Brio. Okay, a Brio 4K, but it was only able to broadcast in 1080p. This is the MX Brio. This is actually sending the signal out in 4K. This is a 4K signal that's sending out. So if you guys have a 4K monitor, you should be able to see this in 4K. But if not, if you're using a 1080p monitor, this should look very bright, very sharp, and very clear. So I did upgrade my camera just recently. All right. So for those of you who are wondering why it looks a lot sharper, why it looks a little brighter and such, a little motion blur. I'm still trying to figure out the settings I want for the camera. But right now it does look, at least on my screen, it looks pretty darn good. And if the light might be a touch bright, it is a touch bright. And the thing was, maybe I just need to turn the brightness down. But I'll work on it and I'll try to get it to where I want. But I just wanted to make sure you guys were seeing a much sharper and a much clearer picture, if anything. And I'll get the settings where I want, you know. Yeah, it looks like a 720p phone setting. All right, but this is actually broadcasting this in 4K. So I just want to let you guys know. And you don't get 4K video like on that other channel with the fluffy cat. Anyway, so yes, we have a new camera. We're trying it out and we'll see. And right now I do like it. So if anything, let's go ahead and let's get started. Starting pitcher for the Chicago White Sox tonight is Billy Wynne. 7 wins, 7 losses, no saves, a 4.05 ERA. He had 67 strikeouts and 42 walks in 69. We are at Comiskey Park, neutral park, 141 home runs, -2 to strikeouts. But we will see what Inside Pitch has to say. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's go to the top of the first. And yes, I can definitely see that it's definitely too bright. We'll work on that one. I'll try to tone the brightness down for the next game. But if anything, we'll work on it. I mean, I could turn the light a different way, but then it's just not gonna look good at all. I think if I turn the light, yeah, that's just gonna have to we'll work on it. But if anything, we'll go ahead and see what happens. Let's play. Leading off for the White Sox, for the Yankees, second baseman Horace Clarke, 285 average, 4 homers, 48 RBIs. We're going to use blue, white, and blue dice. White Sox are the home team, and we are set and ready to go. Let's play a game between the Yankees and the White Sox. Yankees trying to stay in third place in the American League East. Sox are trying to get a win as Philip Reynolds and Jimmy Jam joins us here at Comiskey Park. Let's see, Wynne, 6'2", 6'2", walk 2, and that will be ball 4. So he will go ahead and walk Clarke on a quick walk to first. So he will trot to first. And so he leads off with a walk. Next batter will be the shortstop, Gene Michael, 272 average, 2 homers, 31 RBIs. And let's see here. Nothing on the strat. Wynne, 6'1", strikeout 4. He'll come away back with a strikeout. He'll get Michael. So that will be the first strikeout. That'll be the first strikeout for Billy Wynne. 1 out. And now we'll see the left fielder, Roy White, a 290 average, 7 homers and 74 RBIs in 69. Anything on strat? And the answer is no. White is going to swing away. Wynne, 6'2", walk 17. And that is ball 4. He walked White. So now runners at first and second here for the Yankees to start the inning off. Second walk issued by Wynne. And now the first baseman, Joe Pepitone, 242 average, 27 homers, 70 RBIs in 69. Strategy, nothing on the 15. Wynne will pitch. Wynne, 1-1, range play. Pepitone, 6'6". It's a line drive right to first. That ball is hit to Gale Hopkins. His range is a 3. He's got it. That's a line out, too. It's a line out to first. And let's see, does he get and a 1 to 4? There's going to be a double play. No, both runners will get back, and that'll be out number 2. Line out right to first, and that is caught by Hopkins. Remember the new double play rule: you do not subtract from ranges anymore, and we did not there. That'll bring up the right fielder, Bobby Mercer, 259 average, 26 homers, 82 RBIs in 69. Strategy, nothing on the 18. Wynne will pitch. Wynne, 2-6, range play. Mercer, 2-3. That's a ground ball to first. This time again, it's up to Hopkins. His range is a 3, and he'll get that one. Nice play by Hopkins. Makes 2 good plays. Billy Wynne will come over and get the ball and receive the play, and that will retire the side. Nothing across except a couple of walks. Yankees strand a couple. But we will go to the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the New York Yankees tonight is Al Downing. 7 wins, 5 losses, a 3.36 ERA, 85 strikeouts, and 43 walks in 69. We go to the bottom of the first, and leading off for the Pale Hose will be the right fielder, Walt Williams, a 304 average, 3 homers, and 32 RBIs in 69. Downing, 5-5, range play at the park. Range plays are early in this game. Comiskey Park, 1-6 at the fly ball to center field. Going after that is Jimmy Hall. His range is a 3, but he's got it. 1 out. That'll be a fly out to center as Jimmy Hall makes a range play in center field. So far, the leather is being shown tonight. 1 out. That'll bring up the shortstop, Luis Aparicio, Hall of Famer. Yep. 280 average, 5 homers, 51 RBIs in 69. Downing, 5-5. Again, a range play at the park. Comiskey Park, 3-4. That's a single once again to center field, a possible double. Once again, that's going to be up to Hall. His range is a 3. This one he won't get. Aparicio, though, still has to try for it. A base runner 4. Center fielder Hall +2 is a 6. There won't be a throw, and Aparicio will easily make second base. So that will be a double for Aparicio. He'll get to second. And that'll bring up the first baseman, Gale Hopkins, 265 average, 8 homers, 46 RBIs for the White Sox in 69. Strategy roll, nothing on the 16. Lots of range play so far early in the game. Downing, 4-2. That's a walk plus 10, and that 13 is going to walk him. Hopkins will trot to first. So Downing off to a tough start right now with a walk. And now the White Sox will bring up the third baseman, Bill Melton, 255 average, 23 homers, 87 RBIs in 69. Strategy, nothing on the 5. Aparicio stays where he is. Downing, 4-3. Range play, Melton, 5-1. That's a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Gene Michael. His range is a 3, and he's got it. Let's see if they turn it. 2-1-2. Second base pivot is Clark, a 0, a 1-2. It's a double play. They got it. Side retired. 6-4-3 double play. No runs and a hit for the White Sox. A heck of a play made by Gene Michael. And then he turns the double play to end the inning. No score after 1. Looks good on mine, but definitely going to have to tone the brightness down just a little bit. We'll get it right. If anything, the scoreboard the scoreboard looks really good over here. And yeah, you got that motion blur, but oh well. Doug Hunt joins us here at Comiskey Park. Top of the second. Leading off for the Yankees will be the center fielder, Jimmy Hall. 224 average, 3 homers, 27 RBIs in 69. Wynne, a 6-2, walk 3, ball 4. And Hall will go ahead and walk. That will be the third walk given up by Wynne. And now we have the third baseman, Jerry Kenny. 257 average, 2 homers, 34 RBIs in 69. Infield, of course, is automatically a double play depth, even though only if it's hit to second, third, or short. Strategy, nothing on the 14. Wynne, 2-6. Again, it's a range play. Wow, getting a lot of range plays early. Kenny, 4-5. That's a ground ball to second base. That ball is hit to Rich Morales. His range is a 4. Nope, that's going to get by him for a base hit. That'll get by him for a base hit, and Hall's got good speed, and he will make third. So a single gets it past Hall, and now the Yankees got something going on here. And now we'll see the catcher, Jake Gibbs, a 224 average, no homers, 18 RBIs in 69. Infield is going to play at double play depth, try to turn the 2. It's early for the White Sox. You're in no mood to stay here, guys. You're in no mood to stay here tonight. I'm leaving. Let's see here. Strategy roll, and nothing on the 19. Wynne will go ahead and pitch. Wynne, 1-4, strikeout 10. That's too high. Gibbs, 6-4, and that's a base hit past second base. Hall will come in to score. And Jerry Kenny's got great speed. He'll easily make third. Gibbs to first, and the Yankees take a quick 1-0 lead. RBI single by Gibbs, and moves the runners over. And now they'll bring up the pitcher, Al Downing, a 136 average and 5 RBIs. And they're going to call it still a double play depth, even though now it's a 1-0 Yankee lead. Strategy roll, nothing on the 17. Wynne, 2-4. That's a blank. Downing, 5-2. Fly ball center field. And that's going to be caught by Ken Berry for out number 1. And now Downing has a sacrifice fly rating of 0. However, the new sacrifice fly rules, you add 2 to that. So now it's a 1 or a 2. Downing will bring him in, and he won't. Now Kenny a base runner 5. Center fielder Berry -1. A 1-4. Kenny still scores, and he will. And that will be a sacrifice fly for Al Downing. And it's now 2-0 Yankees. Gibbs stays at first base. So we'll get the sacrifice fly for Downing. And now with 1 out, the batter is Clark. Clark walked his first time up. 1 out. 2-0 in favor of the Yankees here, top of the second. Gibbs, and he gets the steal sign, but he's not going. 9 minus 3 is 6. I won't even go any further than that. Wynne, 1-4, strikeout 6. That's too high. Clark, 5-1. That's grounded to third. 2-2-3. Second base, pivot. Morales is 0. A 1-3. It's a double play. They got it. Side retired. 5-4-3 around the horn, but the Yankees do get a couple of runs. 2 runs on 2 hits. And an RBI single by Gibbs. And we go to the bottom of the second. And where are you going, Ben? And where are you going, Ben Witz? What do you mean you're in no mood to stay here tonight? What are you talking about? Bottom of the second. Leading off for the White Sox will be the catcher, Don Pavlich. 245 average, 6 homers, 33 RBIs in 69. Downing with the pitch. Downing, 1-1, hit by pitch, 12. Nope, that's too high. Pavlich, a 6-3, and that's fly to center field. And that will be Jimmy Hall getting to that. And he will make the catch out number 1. 1 out, and now the center fielder, Ken Berry. 232 average, 4 homers, 18 RBIs in 69. Downing, 5-6. That's a blank. Berry, 2-5, and that's a hit. That's a base hit. He'll hit that one pass short, and Berry gets a single. He'll hold it first. Next up is the second baseman, Rich Morales, a 215 average and 6 RBIs in 69. Infield, of course, double play. That is a 2, and Berry not going anywhere. Morales actually gets the hit and run, but he's going to swing away normally. Downing, 5-4. Against the righty, it's a blank. Morales, 2-5. That's fly to left field, and Roy White is going to go ahead and get that for the out. 2 down. 2 outs. And now we'll see the left fielder, Woody Held, a 143 average, 3 RBIs and 6 RBIs in 69. Downing, 5-5. I should have ran a strategy roll, but it won't matter. 5-5. Range play at the park. Comiskey Park. 5-1. Ground ball to first. That ball is hit to Joe Pepitone. His range is a 3, and he's got it. And Downing will come on over, and Pepitone will get it to him and retire the side. No runs in a hit for the White Sox. 2-0 Yankees after 2. Yeah, it does look sharper with the new camera, but definitely needs a tone down in the brightness. I have to work on that for the next time. Otherwise, it does look very, very pretty. We go to the top of the third. Leading off for the Yankees will be Gene Michael, and he is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. You don't see 4K. You don't see a 4K stream like this on that other channel with the fluffy cat. Wynne, 4-3, error on a throw. Michael, 5-1. Nope, that's a fly out to center field. That'll get taken care of by Berry for the out. And now here's White. White walked his first time up. Wynne, a 4-2. Pitcher result, the 11 is too high. White, 2-3, and it's grounded to second base. Up with it will be Morales, and he will toss it over to first for out number 2. And with a fluffy cat, there's probably a good reason you don't see 4K. Next up is Pepitone. Pepitone is 0 for 1, but you can't say anything bad about the fluffy cat. See, I don't have the fluffy cat. That's the one thing that channel has. Nothing beats the fluffy cat on that other channel. Wynne, 1-6. Against the lefty, that's a single right past the pitcher and up the middle. Pepitone will get a base hit. That's his first hit of the game, and it will bring up Mercer. Mercer's 0 for 1. Pepitone had 8 stolen bases. He's not getting any here. Wynne, 5-5. Wild pitch, 16. And that is ball one. But he did tell me, actually, Chris came back, if there is no wild pitch, even with runners on base, okay, you're going to go ahead and roll. It now becomes a blank. So now you automatically go to the batter card. If there is no wild pitch. 1-1. That's a ground out right back to the pitcher is Wynne. 2-1. And there's no pivot. Well, actually, there's no infield in on that. So it's just a 1. Mercer's a lefty. So the shortstop would be the pivot man. And that will be Aparicio. It's a 0. The only way they're going to turn it up a play is on a 1. Nope. Pepitone will actually be thrown out at second base, and Mercer will get to first. And actually, I don't need to worry about a double play because that was the final out of the inning. So it's just a ground out to the pitcher. That's what happens when you don't pay attention. Doesn't matter. We go to the bottom of the third, 2-0 Yankees. They got no runs on a hit. Bottom of the third inning, Yankees up 2-0 on the White Sox. And leading off for the Pale Hose will be the pitcher, Billy Wynne, a 122 average, and he had 2 RBIs in 69. Downing, a 5-6. That is a blank. He's not tired. Wynne, 3-4. Ground out to first, handled by Pepitone easily. And he will throw it over. That'll bring up Williams. Williams is 0 for 1. Yep, I knew there was 2 outs. I knew. I just looked at it and realized I was off. Downing, 2-6 against a righty, blank. Williams, 3-6, fly out to center field. And it will be Jimmy Hall coming to get that for out number 2. And now here's Aparicio. Aparicio got a double his first time up. Downing, 4-4. Strikeout, 8. That is too high. Aparicio, 6-6. And he hits one to left field, but Roy White will go ahead and get to that. And that is a 1-2-3 inning for Downing. 2-0 Yankees after 3. White Sox just trying to get a win. Yankees trying to stay in the race for third place. Right now, the way things are going, Baltimore should win that division. The Red Sox should wind up in second. Okay. The Yankees, the Senators, and the Tigers are all fighting for that third spot. Could go right down to the final week of the pennant race. Top of the fourth. And it will be Jimmy Hall leading off for the Yanks. He walked his first time up. Win 4-1. That's at the park. Comiskey Park. 5-2. That's a base hit. Hall hits that into center field, and that will be a single. Hall is on base for the second time today. Here's Kenny. Kenny got a single his first time up. Hall had 9 stolen bases, and he's not getting any here. Wynne will pitch. Wynne, 2-5 against the lefty, blank. Kenny, 5-1 against the righty. That's hit into center field, and that's going to be a double to center. Hall, a base runner 4. Double to center, a 0. A 1-4. Hall will score, and he will not. And the third base coach, Paul, puts up the sign, and Hall will hold at third base. Well, I thought he was going to score, but he will not. He'll hold there. And the batter will be Gibbs. Gibbs got an RBI single his first time up. Infield will play in. Strategy. Nothing on the 8. Hall on at third. Kenny on at second. Wynne with the deal. Wynne, 5-3. Blank. Gibbs, 6-3. Fly out to right field. And that's going to be caught by Williams for out number 1. Gibbs, a good hitter, a good sacrifice fly of 3. Now hit to right. It's a +1, I believe. And yes, it is a +1. So a 1-4, Gibbs will score Hall. And he will. And now does Kenny try to get to third? His base running rating is a 5. Hit to right is a 0. And the right fielder, Williams a 0. A 1-5. Kenny will take third. And he will. So deep enough for the run to score. It's 3-0 Yankees on a sacrifice fly by Gibbs. Stadium groans. So now 3-0 Yankees. It'll now bring up Downing. Downing got himself a sacrifice fly. Infield will stay in, but now with one out. The Yankees now have a 3-0 lead. Strategy, nothing on the 3. Kenny stays put. Wynne, 3-5, blank. Downing, 4-4. Base hit, pass first. Downing will go again and get a single. Right past first. Kenny will come in to score. It's 4-0 Yankees. Stadium groans. Al Downing will get his second RBI of the game, and that's an RBI single for Downing. DH? I don't need no stinking DH. So Downing on at first. The next batter is Clark, and Clark is 0 for 1 with a walk. And now a 4-0 Yankee lead here. Wynne will go ahead at strategy roll, and nothing on the 3. Downing stays put. Wynne, 6-4, strikeout, 17 will miss. Clark, 5-2. That's a line drive right back to Wynne. He makes the catch. Downing will be doubled off on a 1-4, and he's not. He gets back 2 down. Wynne makes the grab right at him, but Downing gets back. And now the batter is Michael, and Michael's 0 for 2. We don't need the I don't need stinking DH button. I agree. Strategy roll. Downing stays at where he is as Clee baseball fan joins us here at Comiskey Park. Wynne, 1-2, walk plus 10, ball 4, easy. And he'll go ahead and walk Michael. And that is the third walk issued by Michael. It will bring up White. White is 0 for 1 with a walk. Anything on strat? The 15 says no. Wynne will go ahead and he will pitch. Wynne, 2-5 against the switch left. That's a blank. White, 1-6, and that's a line out right to first base. Hopkins will glove it and retire the side. 2 hard hits, but the Yankees get a couple of runs. 2 runs on 3 hits. An RBI single by Al Downing. And a sacrifice fly by Gibbs. And we go to the bottom of the 4th where the Yankees have a 4-0 lead. Sports Time Machine. Utah Mike joins us here at Comiskey Park. Gale Hopkins will lead off for the Pale Hose. He walked his first time up. Downing, 6-1, strikeout, 18 is high. Hopkins, 5-2, that's flied to center field. That'll be grabbed by Hall. That is out number 1. Next batter is Melton. Melton is 0 for 1. Downing, 4-1 against a righty. It's a blank. Melton, 6-3, and that's a single. Hits that one into center field. Melton will get a base hit, and that's his first of the game. It'll bring up Pavlich. Pavlich is 0 for 1. And let's see what we got here. 1 out. Infield, of course, is where they're at. Normal double play. Nothing on the 12. Downing will go ahead and pitch. Downing, 2-4 against a righty. It's a blank. Pavlich, 5-1 against the lefty. That's a base hit past third. Melton, however, doesn't have the speed to hold at second base. So now the White Sox got something going on here. With an out in the bottom of the 4th. And the next batter is Berry. Berry got a base hit his first time up. Yankee lead should be safe. Let's bring in Clay Holmes. Melton on at second. And Pavlich on at first. Strategy, nothing on the 10. Downing will pitch. Downing, 4-5, strikeout plus 10. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is the first strikeout for Downing. 2 away. And a chance now for Morales. And Morales is 0 for 1. Nothing on Strat. Melton on at second still. Pavlich at first. Downing trying to keep it where it is. Downing, 6-3. Walk, 5. And that's ball 4. And the bases are loaded. So now the bases are loaded for the White Sox. And the batter is Held. Held does have home run power. He's 0 for 1. Woody Held with a swing and a bat could make this a very interesting game. David Vega joins us here at Comiskey Park. Hope everybody likes how the setup now looks. It is too bright. I'll work on that. Melton and Pavlich and Morales on base. Downing will pitch. Strategy, nothing on the 6. Downing will deal. Downing, 5-1, walk, 17. No, he does not walk in a run, but Held swings, 2-4, and it's a ground ball to short, handled there by Michael, and he's going to throw to first to get Held, and the inning is over. Stadium groans. No runs, 2 hits, and a walk. A chance for the White Sox goes by the board. It's still 4-0 Yankees after 4. Yankees trying to stay in the race. They are in the race for third in the American League East. White Sox is trying to win a ball game. That's what I call a spoiler game. I do get these on occasion. During the spoiler games, usually and I try to go ahead and just keep teams that are in the playoff hunt only. Sometimes you got to get a game where one team is in, but the other team is not, just to play. Let's see here. Joe Pepitone leads off for the Yanks. He is 1 for 2. Got a single his last time up. Wynne, a 6-5. That's a blank. He's not tired. Pepitone, 4-2. Ground ball right back to Wynne. Wynne will handle that one and throw it over to first. And now here's Mercer. Mercer's 0 for 2. Wynne, 2-5 against the lefty, blank. Mercer, 3-6, and that's a single. Hits that one into left field. And Mercer gets his first hit of the ball game. And now Hall. Hall is 1 for 1, a single and a walk. Scored twice. Strategy rolls are still on. And Mercer will stay where he is. Wynne will go ahead and pitch. Wynne, 1-5, strikeout. 15 will be too high. Hall, 4-4, and that's a ground out to second base. 1-1-2. Shortstop pivot. Aparicio, a 0. A 1 or a 2, it's a double play. They got it. Side retired. 4-6-3 double play. No runs and a hit for the Yankees. That is what is that? That is the second double play of the game combined. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Leading off for the White Sox will be Billy Wynne. He is 0 for 1. Downing, 3-4 against the lefty. That's an automatic out, and it will be a ground out to third. And up with it is Kenny, and he throws it over to first. Next batter is Williams. Williams is 0 for 2. Downing, 3-4 against a righty. It's a blank. Williams, 1-3. That's a single. Base hit into left field. And he'll get his first hit of the game for the Pale Hose. It will now bring in Aparicio. And he's 1 for 2. Got a double his first time up. Williams on it first. He had 6 stolen bases. And he is not getting any here. Aparicio gets the hit and run, but you're down 4 runs. You're not hitting and running here. Downing, 4-1 against the righty. It's a blank. Aparicio, 3-5, and that is a fly out the left. Roy White will go ahead and get to that, and that is out number 2. 2 outs now for Hopkins. Hopkins is 0 for 1 with a walk. Strategy, nothing on the 13. Downing looking in on Hopkins. Fans here hoping for something for the White Sox to do something tonight. Downing, 1-4, strikeout 3, cold strike 3 on Hopkins, and the inning is over. And that is the second strikeout for Downing. No runs and a hit for him. He is cruising in this game, but then again, having a 4-run lead doesn't hurt. 4-0 Yanks after 5. Top of the 6th coming up. Billy Wynne will stay on the mound. He can pitch to 4 more before he fatigues. Leading off for the Yanks will be Jerry Kenny. He is 2 for 2, a single and a double today. 6th inning, Yankees lead the White Sox 4-0. Wynne, 4-4, strikeout 3, and he got him. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is the second strikeout for Wynne today. And now here's Gibbs. Gibbs is 1 for 2, a single and a sacrifice fly. He's got 2 RBIs. Wynne, 2-3. That's at the park. Comiskey Park, 3-2. That's hit to center field. That's an 11, and that is going to be a triple for Jake Gibbs. Gibbs is going to have a triple, and he'll wind up at third. He hit that to the deep part of Comiskey Park, and Gibbs slides into third with a triple. So he's now 2 for 3. And the batter is Downing, and he'll bat. Downing still got a little bit left in the tank. Downing is 1 for 2. He's got a single and a sacrifice fly. He has 2 RBIs as well here. Infield playing in. 1 out. Top of the 6th. Yankees up 4-0. Strategy rolls are still on. Nothing on the 11. Wynne. 3-3. Error on a grounder. Downing. 4-2. That's hit to right field. That's a 2, and that's going to be a base hit. That'll be a single for Downing, and that is a base hit to right. Gibbs will score. Now, an error on a grounder, the right fielder is Walt Williams. His error rating is a 5. He will not make an error. Downing will hold it first. RBI single for Downing. His second hit of the game, and that's his 3rd RBI. DH? I don't need no stinking DH. 5-0 Yankees. Stadium groans. The next batter is Clark. Clark is 0 for 2, but with a walk. So now a 5-0 lead for the Yankees. Infield now back double play. Downing on at first, still 1 out. And strategy rolls are now off. Wynne, 2-3 at the park. Comiskey Park, 3-5. And that is a blank. We will have a rare play, but it's a regular play at Comiskey Park. It's regular at the park rare play with men on. Let's see what we get. 35. Single to center field. Check center fielder for error, booting the ball. Then check center fielder for throwing error. Player could have 2, 1 extra base for all runners each, or no errors on the play. Okay, that's a new one. So check center fielder for booting the ball. The center fielder is Berry. It's not going to happen. His error rating is a 0. So he doesn't boot the ball, and he doesn't make the throwing error. So it's just going to be 1 extra base. There's not going to be an error on that. So it's just a single. So in that case, it's just a single to center. So Downing, base runner 1, single to center, -2. No chance he can get to third. He will hold at second base. But that is a base hit. So a single for Clark. And now runners at first and second for Michael. And Michael is 0 for 2 with a walk. And that is going to be it for Billy Wynne. The White Sox have seen enough. So Wynne's coming out of the game, and they'll bring in a new pitcher for the White Sox here in the 6th. Let's see who that's going to be. And coming on to pitch for the White Sox is going to be Dan Osinski. 5 wins, 5 losses, 2 saves, a 3.54 ERA. Osinski will be White Sox pitcher number 2, and he'll pitch to Michael. 1 out, top of the 6th, but now 5-0 Yankees. Osinski, 2-6, strikeout 9, and yep, called strike 3, got Michael. Michael should have swung at that one, and that's out number 2. And now here's White. White is 0 for 2 with a walk. Downing on at second, Clark on at first. Osinski looking on with the pitch. 1-3, walk 10, and now he walks White, and the bases are loaded. So now bases are full of bombers. And the next batter is Joe Pepitone. Pepitone is 1 for 3 with a single, and he's a home run hitter. Bases are loaded here in the top of the 6th. Yankees already up on the White Sox 5-0. Looks like we're going to have a blowout. Kind of figured we would in this game. Although the Yankees only won the game 3-2 historically. Well, we'll see what happens here. Osinski looking in on Pepitone. Osinski will pitch. 4-4. That's at the park. Comiskey Park. 3-3, and it's a base hit to left field. Downing will come in to score. Clark, a base runner 4, becomes a 5 with 2 outs. A single to left field, +1 is a 6. He will score automatically. So Clark comes in to score. White, a base runner 5 with 2 outs. And single to left field, -2. So a 1-3, White will get to third. It's a 6. White coming around second base. Left fielder is Morales. He has a 0 arm, a 1-4. There could be a play. There is a 4, a 2-5. White is out. And he is. So 2 runs come in to score. But Roy White is thrown out at third. And Pepitone does get credit for a base hit. But 2 more runs will come in to score. 7-0 Yankees, but the inning is over, though. 3 runs on 4 hits and a walk and a 2 RBI single for Pepitone. But Roy White is thrown out at third, trying to get there. But the inning is done. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Is this the 2024 season? The 1969 White Sox were not that good a team. Leading off for the White Sox will be Bill Melton. Yankees now have a 7-0 lead, but the way this team is playing, you kind of think they were. Melton's 1 for 2. Downing with the pitch. Downing, 1-4, strikeout 10. Got him, struck him out. And that is the 3rd K for Downing, 1 away. And now the batter is Pavlich. Pavlich is 1 for 2 with a single. Downing, 4-4, strikeout 15. That's too high. Pavlich, 2-2, and a line out right to third base. That is caught by Kenny for the 2nd out. And now Berry, and Berry's 1 for 2 with a single. Downing, they'll go ahead and pitch. Downing, 4-5, strikeout +10, that's a 7. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and the inning is over. 4th K for Downing, and 1-2-3 go the White Sox. But the Yankees have a 7-0 lead on them here after 6. We go to the top of the 7th. Leading off for the White Sox will be Rich Morales. Not White Sox, I'm sorry. Wrong. How about Bobby Mercer instead? White Sox are just thrown out. So Mercer will lead off here for the Yanks. He is 1 for 3. Mercer will get ready. Top of the 7th, 7-0 in favor of the Bronx Bombers. And the question is, do you let Comiskey pitch? He pitched how many did he come into? He came in you know what? Yeah, might as well. He pitched to what? 4 batters, I think. They'll let him pitch. It's just 7-0 lead. Comiskey, 4-5, error on a throw. Mercer, 1-5. That's gonna be an infield single. That's hit to the shortstop. Aparicio, his error rating is a 6. That's a 14. He will not make a throwing error, and Mercer will be safe on an infield hit. So he'll get to first. And now the batter is Hall. Comiskey is now tired, but they're going to let him pitch. I mean, the White Sox have a record of 46-70. And right now, you're just trying to really just get this season done. Comiskey, 1-3, walk. 14 will be too high. Hall, 1-4. That's a base hit. He hits that one into center field. Mercer, base runner 4. Single to center, -2. Mercer, a 1-2, will get to third, and he won't. Mercer will get to second base, and he'll stay right there. If one thing, the new arm rules, actually you'll see a few more putouts, throwouts at the bases. And now here's Kenny, nobody out, top of the 7th, and now that will be it for Comiskey. Now they'll just take him out. So the White Sox will go back to the bullpen again. And coming on to pitch for the White Sox is going to be Jack Hamilton. Jack Hamilton started the season with the Cleveland Indians. He is now on the White Sox. No wins, 5 losses, save, a 6.48 ERA. So Hamilton will be the third pitcher for the White Sox. So Mercer on at second, Hall on at first. Still nobody out, top of the 7th. Yankees all over the pale hose today. Hamilton, 5-2, walk 2, and that is ball 4. And right now, the White Sox just can't do anything right. Hamilton, of course, walks the leadoff batter, and the bases are loaded for Jake Gibbs. And Gibbs is 2 for 3, a triple and a single, and a sacrifice fly. Infield staying at double play depth. Hamilton coming in to pitch. He already walks the leadoff batter. Hamilton, 2-6. And against the lefty, that's a blank. Gibbs, 3-3. That's a fly ball to left field. That'll be caught by Woody Held for out number 1. Gibbs sacrifice fly of 3. Hit the left +1. A 1-4. He'll bring in Mercer, and he will. Mercer will score. Hall a base running rating of 4, but hit the left -2. And held a 0 arm. A 1-2, Hall will take third. He won't. He'll stay at second base. It is an out, but it's also a run. 8-0 Yankees. Stadium groans. Another third RBI for Jake Gibbs in the ball game. The batter now is Downing, and he's going to stay out there. Why not? He's 2 for 3 today. He's got 2 singles, and you got an 8-0 lead. You might as well keep Downing out there. 1 out, but now an 8-0 lead for the Yanks. Hamilton, 4-1. Against the righty, it's a base hit right past the pitcher and up into the outfield. Hall, a base running rating of 4, easily scores from second. Kenny, a base running rating of 5, makes third with no problem. Downing has his third hit of the game. 9-0 Yankees. Stadium groans. Al Downing says, DH, I told you before and I'll tell you again. I don't need no stinking DH. Downing having a heck of a day. 3 for 4, 3 singles and 4 RBIs. Yankees lead 9-0. And now the batter is Clark. Clark is 1 for 3. Got a single and a walk. And only 1 out here in the top of the 7th. 9-0 Yankees all over the White Sox. Hamilton will pitch. Hamilton, 4-3 against the switch left. That's a walk plus 10. And right now, it doesn't matter who I bring on the mound. The White Sox are just putting everybody on base. So he walks Clark. And now the batter is Michael. And Michael is 0 for 3 with a walk. I can see why Hamilton has the 6.48 ERA. I can see why Cleveland let him go. So Hamilton will pitch to Michael here. And a 9-0 lead. I don't know how many fans are left here at Comiskey Park for this one. Hamilton will pitch. Hamilton, 1-1. Again, a walk plus 10. He will walk in a run. Another run will score. And the carousel turns. And it's now 10-0 Yankees. Stadium cries. That'll be it for Hamilton, as the White Sox will go back to the bullpen. They've seen enough out of that. And the next batter is White. And we'll see who they bring out to pitch now. And it's going to be Cisco Carlos. 5 wins, 4 losses, a 5.38 ERA. Now Carlos is going to come on to pitch. And he can pitch to 7. And he'll pitch to Roy White. Now a 10-0 Yankee lead. Cisco Carlos will now pitch to White here. And this is just one of those games. Carlos, 3-1 against the switch left. That's a walk. And that 17 is ball 4. He's against the lefty. White is a switch. And against the right, he's an 18. That's a 17. And another run comes in off the bases. And right now, the Yankees are just making it look too easy. It is now 11-0. That is the third straight walk in a ball free pass given up by the White Sox. And right now, the White Sox fans. I don't know how many are left. The batter now is Pepitone. Pepitone is the 9th batter. That's the 4th walk in this inning too, given up by the Pale Hose. Bases are still loaded. Top of the 7th, 11-0 now. 1 out still, only 1 out. And even on that out, they got a sacrifice fly. Carlos, 1-3. That is another walk against the right. He needs a 3. That is a 3, and this is just getting out of hand. Clark will go ahead and score. Michael White, and now he walks Pepitone, which was not an easy thing to do. And that is now the 4th walk in a row, 12-0 Yankees. And I think this White Sox team been playing, maybe watching future games. So the Yankees have batted around. Here's Mercer. Mercer has started the inning with he's 2 for 4. Ron McGrath joins us here at Comiskey Park. So bases are loaded still. They're up, and the White Sox are scoring runs, and they haven't put a ball in play since Al Downing. Carlos will pitch. 3-4. Hit by pitch. 9. And you believe it or not, yeah, he's a 3 plus 10 makes him a 13. That is a 9. Plunk. Ouch. And of course you're going to get that. And another run will score. Cisco Carlos hits Mercer on a hit batter, and another run scores without a hit. And that is the first hit batter of the game. So bases are still loaded. So now it's what? 13-0. This may be a game. This may go in as a game of the year candidate, not because of the excitement, but because how this game is going. Here's Hall. Hall is 2 for 3, 2 singles and a walk. And Carlos still on the mound. And the fans here right now are just getting absolutely restless. Carlos will go ahead and pitch. Carlos, 5-3. Range play at the park. Comiskey Park, 3-4. It's a single plus to center field. It's a range play for Ken Berry. His range is a 3. He's got it. 2 outs. Now, Hall, sacrifice fly of 2. Hit the center plus 2. A 1-4. Hall will bring in White, and he will. So that'll go as a sacrifice fly. Pepitone base running rating of 3 at the center, -1. And Berry a -1. So Pepitone can only take third on a 1. He will stay at second base. But it is now 14-0 Yankees. So we'll get a sacrifice fly to center, but Hall will get an RBI. Now the batter is Kenny. And right now, this is just absolutely ridiculous. But now runners at first and second, 2 outs at the top of the 7th. Yankees lead by 2 touchdowns. Carlos 2-1, strikeout 6. No, that's too high. Kenny, 6-3. It's a ground ball to short. That ball is picked up by Aparicio. He will throw to second to get Mercer, and the inning is over. Stadium cheers. Yay. 7 runs. Or is it 8 runs? Let's see here. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Let me see here. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 7 runs on 3 hits, 5 walks, 2 sacrifice flies, and a hit batter. That is one crazy inning. That is maybe one of the craziest half innings I've ever rolled. And we are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Don't forget, we got 10-minute ticker coming up after tonight's game. Our next game tomorrow will be a much better one, we hope. Tomorrow will be August 17th, and we're going to go back to RFK Stadium for a big American League matchup between the Minnesota Twins and the Washington Senators. Dean Chance will be going for the Twins, and Joe Coleman will be going for the Senators. The Senators trying to stay into third place in the American League East. The Twins are chasing the A's in the American League West. Big game tomorrow. The Twins and the Senators here on the network. Cutter Historical joins us here at Comiskey Park, and he asks, what did I miss? You're really funny there, Cutter Historical. Does inside pitch provide the option to allow a position player? I did create a position player. I did create a position player card that can come in. I did create one specifically. I created a generic one that I can use, but I really only want to use that, if I really have no choice. We go to the bottom of the seventh. Yankees lead 14-0. That was one of the craziest half innings I ever rolled. 7 runs, 3 hits, 5 walks, 1 hit batter, and 2 sacrifice flies. Downing will continue to pitch, and why not? Leading off for the White Sox will be Rich Morales. Morales is 0 for 1 with a walk. Downing, 1-2, wild pitch. That's going to be a blank. Morales, 5-1, and that's a base hit. He'll hit that one past third. Now we'll see if the White Sox can get some of this back. Next batter is Held, but I think Held may be coming out of the game. Or see, he is in left field. Am I going to take him out or no? You know what? No, I think I got to keep him in there. Yeah, I do. Held's going to have to stay in. I don't have another left fielder on the bench. And in this kind of game, there's no need to move players all over the place. Downing will pitch. Downing, 5-1, walk, 17, that's high. Held, 1-2, fly out to center field. That'll be handled by Hall. And that is the first out. Pinch hitter coming in for Cisco Carlos, as he will go back, and we'll see, and we'll go to the bench, and it will be Buddy Bradford, 256 average, 11 homers, and 27 RBIs in 69. Scooney 007 joins us here at Comiskey Park, and Ryan Sullivan. Downing will go ahead and pitch. Downing, 5-5, range play at the park. Comiskey Park, 3-6, single plus to left field. Going after that is Roy White. His range is a 4, and he won't get it. That's going to be a base hit. Now, Morales has to go to third automatically. Bradford has to try for second, though. Base runner 4. Left fielder White, though, a 0. A 1-4. Bradford will take second. He will not. He sees the ball coming in, and the first base coach says, where the heck you going? Get your butt back here. So that's going to be a base hit for Bradford off the bench. Runners at the corners and 1 out. Downing is now tired. They say you should pitch until your arm falls off. Here comes Williams. Williams is 1 for 3. 14-0 in favor of the Bronx Bombers. Downing will go ahead, set it up. Downing, 5-4 against the righty. That's a blank. Williams, 5-4. And against the lefty, Williams is going to finally get the White Sox on the board, and that's going to be a double to right. Morales will score. Bradford, base runner 4, double to right, -2. You're down by 14 runs. I'm going to automatically hold him at third because that is the 6-run option. Williams will hold at second, but the White Sox are on the board. It's 14-1. RBI double by Williams. Stadium cheers. Yay. Now the batter is Aparicio with runners at second and third. Aparicio 1 for 3 with a double. But now the White Sox are on the board. Here come the White Sox. Is any lead safe at inside pitch? Downing will pitch. Downing 3-4 against the righty. It's a blank. Aparicio 4-1. That's a fly out to center field. Fly out to center for out number 2. Aparicio, sacrifice fly of 1. Hit to center, +2 is a 3. He will bring in Bradford. Bradford will come in and he will score. Williams, a base running rating of 4. And it's a 6. Another 6. It could be an out. Nope, he'll hold at second base. But Bradford will come in and come in for a score. And that will be a sacrifice and an RBI. Williams stays at second, and it is now 14-2. Now 2 outs. Here's Hopkins. And Hopkins is 0 for 2. 2 runs here for the White Sox, trying to at least make it bearable. Downing, 5-5. Range play at the park. Comiskey Park, 2-4. That's hit to left field. It's a possible double, but it's a range play for Roy White. His range is a 4. He's got it, and the inning is over. He takes a double away on a fly out to left field. 2 runs on 3 hits for the White Sox and a sacrifice fly. They're finally on the board, but it's 14-2 after 7. Top of the 8th. Leading off for the Yankees will be Jake Gibbs. And Gibbs is 2 for 4 today. And he's got a single, a triple, 3 RBIs, 2 of them off a sacrifice fly. White Sox need a pitcher. And coming on to pitch will be Gary Bell. 2 wins, 6 losses, 2 saves, a 5.31 ERA. If you're wondering if the White Sox bullpen is bad, you can stop wondering. It's bad. Bell will go ahead and pitch. Bell, 4-3. That's a blank. Gibbs, 4-1. Pop out to the pitcher. And Bell's going to go ahead and make the catch for the first out of the inning. The next batter is Downing. Downing is tired, but he has been incredible tonight. 3 hits and 4 RBIs tonight. They're going to let him stay in there. Why not? 14-2. Let Downing go ahead and pitch. Matthew Stringer joins us here at Comiskey Park. Bell, 3-5. Home run chance. But that's one thing Downing can't hit is a home run. Downing, 6-4, and that's a swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that's out number 2. And finally, Downing is retired like that. And now the batter is Clark. Clark is 1 for 3, a single and walked twice. Bell will pitch. Bell, 3-2, blank. Clark, 5-4. That's hit to left field. That's a 17. Against a righty, it's going to stay up there. Enough time for left fielder Woody Hell to make the catch and retire the side. That'll be a fly out to left. 1, 2, 3, go the Yankees. That's the first time the Yankees have been retired in order. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Al Downing says with a 12-run lead, I should be able to finish the game, coach. So we will certainly see if he can do that, as long as it doesn't hit a fatigue result. Bill Melton leads off for the Chi Sox. He is 1 for 3. Downing, 2-3 against the righty. It's a blank. Melton, 2-5. Fly out to right. That'll be handled by Mercer. And he will make the catch. Next batter is Pavlich. Pavlich is 1 for 3. Got a single. Downing, 1-4. Strikeout 11. And nope, that missed. Pavlich, 5-4. And that's flied to right again. And once again, Mercer will get to that one and make the play. 2 down. And now here's Berry. Berry is 1 for 3. Downing looking in. He's having a heck of a day today for the Yankees. Downing, 1-5. Strikeout plus 10. That's a 14. Swing, miss, struck him out, side retired. And that is strikeout number 5 for Downing. And 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. And right now, the fans that are still here are just wanting to get this game over. We go to the top of the ninth with the Yankees holding on to a 14-2 lead. Gene Michael leads off for the Yanks. He'll bat. Gary Bell will stay out there. Might as well. He can pitch to 2 more batters before he's tired. Bell, 3-5. Home run chance. That 3 is good. Against the lefty, Michael needs a 2. Nope. 3-3. And instead he chops it to first base. That'll get handled by Hopkins. And Hopkins will take it to the bag himself. 1 down. And now here's White. White is not joining the hit parade. He is 0 for 2, but he's walked 3 times. Bell will pitch. Bell, 4-5. Walk plus 10. And once again, White is on base with a base on ball. 4th time he's walked. Now Bell is tired. They're going to let him pitch. And the batter is Pepitone. Pepitone is 2 for 4, 2 singles and a walk. Also got a couple RBIs. White on it first. Bell will go ahead and deal. Bell, 6-5, blank. Pepitone, 4-4. Base hit, center field. That's a single. White, a base runner 4. Single to center, -2, though. A 1-2, White will get to third. He won't. He'll hold at second base. So now runners at first and second. As Pepitone gets his 3rd hit of the game, it will now bring up Mercer. Mercer is 2 for 4, 2 singles, and got hit by a pitch. Still 1 out here in the top of the ninth. White will go ahead and prepare to get ready to go. Pepitone on it first. Bell, 3-2, blank. Mercer, 2-1, and that is a ground ball to first. That's a ground ball to first. Now hit to first base. You don't get the double play automatic. So it is 2-2-2. Shortstop pivot Aparicio is a 0. So a 1-2. It's a double play. No. White will go to third. Pepitone is thrown out. Mercer gets to first. 2 away. So fielder's choice for Mercer, but now 2 away, and here's Hall. Hall is 2 for 4, 2 singles, and an RBI sacrifice. Runners at first and third here, 2 outs here now in the top of the ninth. Bell, 1-3, strikeout 11. That is too high. Hall, 6-2, and it's a fly ball to center field, and Ken Berry will go ahead and get it, make the catch, and retire the side. No runs, a hit, and a walk. But we go to the bottom of the ninth inning with the Yankees holding on to a 14-2 lead. But will we see some ninth inning magic? And I'll tell you right now, if the White Sox come back and score 13 runs in the bottom of this inning, it will be the greatest game I ever rolled. Rick Query joins us here at Comiskey Park. Downing will stay on the mound, and Rich Morales leads off for the White Sox. He'll bat, might as well. 14-2. Downing will go ahead and pitch. Downing will try to go the distance. 5-2 against the righty. It's a blank. Morales, 2-2. Nope, fly out to center field. And getting under that will be Hall for out number 1. Next batter is Held. Held is 0 for 3. Downing, 1-1. Hit by pitch, 4. No. Held is a 10, but Downing's a -10. Held, a 5-6, and it's a ground ball to third base. Handled there by Kenny. And the throw goes to first for out number 2. Gary Bell will not bat. The White Sox will go to the bench. And coming on to pinch hit is going to be Ron Hansen. 259 average, 2 homers, 22 RBIs. Downing on the mound. Downing trying to go the distance. A complete game. Ron Hansen trying to keep it going. Downing 4-3. Range play. Hansen 4-4. Fly ball center field. Going after that is Jimmy Hall. His range is a 3. He puts out his glove. But he won't get it. And that's going to be a base hit for Ron Hansen. So Hansen keeps it going with a single as Hall could not make the catch. So now here come the White Sox. And the batter is Williams. Williams is 2 for 4, a single and a double. Downing will continue to pitch here. Downing trying to go the distance. He has not gotten a fatigue result yet. Downing will go ahead and pitch. Downing 4-2. That's a walk plus 10. And now he walks Williams. And now runners at first and second. And the next batter is Aparicio. Aparicio is 1 for 3 with a double. They say, Downing, can you go? I said, I'm going to pitch till my arm falls off, coach. Downing looking in on Aparicio. The fan that's left at Comiskey Park, hoping this White Sox can do something. Notice I said fan. Downing with the pitch. Downing, 3-2. Home run result. But the 16 is going to be too high. Aparicio, 1-3. It's a deep fly ball to left field. And Roy White's going after it. He's at the track. He's near the wall. But he will have room. He'll take a couple of steps to his left. Puts out his glove. Glop. And the ball falls into it. That's your game. The Yankees absolutely destroy the Chicago White Sox tonight, 14-2. And the stadium actually cheers because the game is over. Yay. Yankees go ahead and destroy the poor White Sox. No runs and a hit and a walk. And the Yankees will take a 14-2 win here at Comiskey Park. And they will go to 61-57. And the White Sox drop to 46-71 in this spoiler game. Final line score coming up. For the Yankees, 14 runs, 15 hits, no errors. For the White Sox, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. The winning pitcher is Al Downing, and he'll go the distance and get the win. And Billy Wynne takes the loss. But this game was pretty much almost unfair the way it went. As the White Sox walked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 batters. The White Sox walked 10 batters in this game. Not a good way to win. As far as I know, walking 10 batters is a surefire way to lose a ball game. We are not done. 10-minute ticker is next. That might have been one of the craziest innings. That might have been one of the craziest innings I ever rolled. Yeah, can't get the whole thing on there, can I? No. Well, we'll have to do some stuff here with this, I think. We'll get there. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball. If anything, you can see the 10-minute. If anything, with the new camera, you can see how clear that looks on the screen. I know for a fact if I can see it that way, you guys certainly can. So the Yankees go ahead and destroy the poor White Sox 14-2. Let's see how the rest of the majors goes for August 14th. Philadelphia and Atlanta. Phillies 346, and that is 3. Braves 13-23, and that is also 3. They will go to extras. Phillies roll a 4 plus 0. Atlanta rolls a 2 plus 2 is 4. That's a tie. Atlanta will win due to home field. Cincinnati and the Expos. Reds 15-41, and that is 5. Expos 5-35, and that is 3. And that game belongs to the Reds. On to August 15th, Cleveland and California. Indians 6-12. 6-12, that's 0. Angels 2-53, and that's 4. Win for the Halos. Yankees and the White Sox. Yankees 9-53, and that is 5. White Sox 331, and that is 2. And that's a win for the Bombers. Detroit at Oakland. Tigers 13-34. That's 4. Athletics 9-36. And that's also 4. They will go to extras. Let's see. Detroit rolls a 4. -1 is 3. Oakland rolls a 1 plus 0. That is a win for the Tigers. Baltimore at Seattle. Orioles 16-12, and that is 1. Pilots 264, and that's 5. That's a win for the Pilots. Minnesota at Washington. Twins 14-35 and 4 runs. Senators 561, that is 5 runs. It's a win for the Sens. Cardinals and the Braves. Cardinals 645, and that's 4. Braves 10-46, that's 5. That's a win for Atlanta. Pirates and the Reds, big series there. Pirates 10-36, that's 4. Reds 11-56, that is 6. And the Reds, right now, they are in the top 3. Dodgers and the Expos. Dodgers 10-34, that is 4. Expos 5-53, and that is 4. They will go to extras. Both team roll a 3. Dodgers -1. Montreal -2. That's going to be a win for the Dodgers. Astros and the Phillies. Astros 9-51, and that's 5. Phillies 7-25, that's 2. And the Stros get the win. Cubs and the Giants, that's a big series. Cubs 4-21, that's 1. Giants 10-64, that's 8. And that's a win for the G-Men. On to August 16th, Cleveland and California. Indians 143, and that's 2. Angels 632, and that's 2. They will go to extras. Cleveland rolls a 2 plus 1 is 3. California rolls a 1 plus 2 is 3. That's a tie, which means the Angels will win it. Yankees and the White Sox. Yankees 13-45, and that's 5. White Sox 7-35, and that's 3. And the Yankees win 3 games tonight. Boston at Kansas City in a doubleheader. Red Sox 13-34, 4 runs. Royals 6-32, 2 runs. Boston wins game 1. Boston 14-54, and that is 7. Royals 10-15, and that is 2. And the Red Sox win both. Detroit at Oakland. Tigers 863, and that's 7. Athletics 10-14, that's 1. That's a win for the Cats. Baltimore at Seattle. Orioles, 13-55, that's 7 runs. Pilots 4-43 and 3 runs. It's a win for the O's. Minnesota at Washington. We'll have these 2 tomorrow. Twins 7-43, 4 runs. Senators 10-26, 3 runs. The Twins get the win. Cardinals and the Braves. Cardinals 634 and 3 runs. Braves 266, that's 7. And Atlanta will get the win. Pirates and the Reds. Pirates 14-14, that is 2. Reds 13-25, that's 3. And another game belongs to the Reds. Dodgers and the Expos. Dodgers 17-63, and that is 9. Expos 243, and that is 3. And that's a win for the Dodgers. Padres and the Mets in a doubleheader. And in my opinion, the Mets need to win both these darn games. Padres -463, that's 3. Mets 12-25, and that's 3. They actually got to go to extras. Padres roll a 1 plus 3 is 4. Mets roll a 4 plus 3 is 7, and that will be a win for the Mets and extras. Game number 2. Padres 251, and that is 3. Mets 956, and that's 6. And my Mets get a happy doubleheader recap. Astros and the Phillies. Astros 954, and that is 5. Phillies 913, that is 1. That's a win for the Stros. Cubs and the Giants. Cubs 654, and that is 5. Giants 865, and that is 8. And the Cubs are getting a little bit sloppy lately, and that's a win for the Giants. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow will be August 17th. We will be at RFK Stadium as the Minnesota Twins take on the Washington Senators. Dean Chance will be going for the Twins, and Joe Coleman will be going for the Sens. A big game happening there tomorrow night between the Twins and the Senators. Both are fighting for playoffs. Chance, Coleman, Sens and Twins and Sens. Be there or be square. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out to the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so, and make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. The Bronx Bombers, well, bomb the Chicago White Sox into absolute submission. They destroy the Pale Hose 14-2. We'll see you guys tomorrow night.